Microsoft just rolled out a major update to Copilot Notebooks. This is an AI-powered workspace that brings together your Office files, content, PDFs, and lets you chat directly with that information. It's great for research, collaboration, and learning. And now it's got a streamlined interface, new features like Study Guide, and a lot more coming. So let's get started. The first step is sign in at Microsoft365.com and you'll be on the main Copilot app page. On the left-hand pane, you will see Notebooks. And then you're going to click on All Notebooks. And so there's been a major update here. Here's some existing ones I have, and there's some recommended ones, but I'm going to create a new notebook right here, and we'll show the new user interface. So first off, we're going to give it a name, the Dunder Mifflin Strategy Notebooks. And it already can suggest some things that I might have. I've got a bunch of different files here. I could search for files. I could go to my OneDrive and attach cloud files. So under My Files, there's a bunch of great Dunder Mifflin stuff here. Maybe I'm going to select all of these, Word, Excel, PowerPoint, PDFs, etc., and click Select. Now it's added these selected references right here. I can also upload files directly. So if I have files on my device, I can upload them, or even things in SharePoint and other sites I might have. So I've got my Dunder Mifflin strategy. I'm going to give it a nice little paper icon, because we're all about paper here, and click Create. So on the left, you can see all the references that were added. And right now it's generating an overview. So it's analyzing all my Dunder Mifflin files, and it's going to create a page that has an overview. This is a loop page behind the scenes, or a Copilot page. And it's created a summary, has key insights about the content, and then it has all the references below. And now I've got Copilot Chat on the side, so I can ask different questions about all this content that's in the notebook. So let's ask it a question. Analyze the Dunder Mifflin sales pipeline and identify the largest sales opportunity, and I'll hit go. So it's just going to look across the files in this Copilot notebook. Great, here's what it found. Largest sales opportunity, top performing sales representative, Phyllis and Dwight, and everything is sourced directly from the notebook. So now I can have a chat about this notebook. Now I can create a new page in my Copilot notebook. So I'll click New Page, and we'll give it a title. Dwight Schrute is amazing. So I can start typing in here. I can insert things in here. So we've got all sorts of loop page up, code, callouts, checklists, bulleted lists. I can put other content in here. Now I can also do things like do quick create. Now I drop this down. I can make an audio overview. So this is like an interactive podcast. I can even make a study guide. Now this is in private preview right now, but it's rolling out very soon. We'll click audio overview. I can choose the format, the voice, style, duration. We'll make it shorter. We'll use these default voices, and it's going to be a dialogue. And I'm going to say, focus on Dwight Schrute's sales prowess and choose generate audio. So now it's going to generate an audio. This will just take a moment. We're going to speed it up.
Hey, welcome. Today we're digging into Dunder Mifflin and all that makes the Scranton branch a unique place to sell paper.
Yeah, if you've ever wondered how
Pause. Can also customize if I want to go back and customize it. Let's keep going here. We'll go a little bit faster.
Somehow chaotic teamwork can actually sell stacks of paper, this is for you.
But there's one person who really stands out in all those meeting notes, sales reports, and HR warnings, Dwight Schrute.
I can go and close this. Copilot notebooks can also exist in OneNote. I've switched over to OneNote here, and here are my normal notebooks, but there's this Copilot Notebooks chunk. If I expand that, I've got Home and those two notebooks I had before. And if I go to Home here, it loads the same set of Copilot notebooks that you saw in the browser from the Copilot app, and I can access these right here. I can hit New Notebook. I can do the same filtering if I want to see list view versus the grid view and favorites and shared with you, and all that other good stuff. I'll switch back to Copilot Notebooks in the browser. You can also share your Copilot Notebooks with other people. So I'll go in the upper left, and we're going to share it with me, but it's a different account, Mike Student, and click Invite. So all notebook content and links are shares. The audio overview does stay private. I've invited Mike. I can close this, and let's just switch over. Here is a mail from Mike Faculty, and it is saying, I've got invited to a Copilot notebook. We will open this up. Here's that same Copilot notebook. I've opened it up because it was shared with me. So now we can collaborate in this notebook. Now, previously under here, I showed there was a study guide. I'm going to flip over to a new Copilot notebook I'm going to create. I can show the power of the study guide. And that's in preview now, but it's rolling out broadly probably in April. So let's switch over to my new Anatomy of the Heart notebook that I created. So here is that Anatomy of the Heart Copilot Notebook. I've got a PowerPoint, a Word doc, and a PDF that I added as references. And here's the summary page. Now I'll go to Quick Create and we will choose Study Guide. And I have some options that I can create here. Topic pages, flashcards. I could choose a quiz if I want to personalize my quiz. I won't show that right now. And very soon we're going to have fill in the blanks and matching activities coming probably in April. But we'll just keep this simple and I'll hit Next. It's going to generate a list of topics. Okay, here's a nice list of topics: heart, location and gross anatomy, cardiac valves, etc. We'll click Create Study Guide. So in the lower left, it says Creating the Study Guide. We're just going to speed up and finish this process. Okay, it's created all the pages and the flashcards. It has a topic overview, why this matters. It has a really nice glossary that it's built automatically. And then we've got the topic breakdown, example problems, valve mechanisms and mechanics, etc. So a ton of great information. Heart location. Right now, same type of page. I've got the topics, why it matters, the glossary, and the topic breakdown. So a great way to study for a test or anything that you're learning. And then it also creates things like interactive flashcards. So here I go to Study Guide Flashcards, and I've got embedded flashcards. These are our learning activities that are available all in education and also enterprise. So I can go through here and I'm just going through my flashcards, interactive flashcards. Yes, no, yes, yes. We're just going to speed through this and just show what it looks like at the end. And when I'm done, it shows how many I know, how many I'm still learning. I can start over, I can retry the missed ones, etc. If you click here, it's going to take you to the Learning Activities app. And many of you have maybe never seen this, but these are what your flashcards look like. You can share them, you can edit them, you can reorganize them. If you click in the upper left, you can see all the flashcards and quizzes and other things you've created. Right now, you can see I've been doing a few different practices with my heart anatomy. But going back here, you've got a lot of great content in your study guide. Also, we've just announced there's going to be more quick create activities. There's going to be mind maps in here, Word documents, Excel files, and PowerPoint, and more. The other thing I'll show now that we're over here in the Heart Notebook, I've got these references. They've collapsed. The references used to be here, but because I have all these pages, if I click here, it pulls it back up. So you can collapse it like that. You can expand it. You can filter on the different content you have. So if I just want to see my PowerPoint files, I can see those. If I just want to see pages, if I want to add references, I can add them right here. And so you've got a few more options over here with references if you want to add more or filter or change them. And just like you saw earlier, you can now have a conversation in the chat here all about your heart anatomy. So if you don't have conversations and explain different topics or explain different things in here, you can just chat directly and it filters just on the resources that you uploaded into your Copilot Notebook. A few last tips: if you drop this arrow down in the upper left, you can rename. So if I want to rename my notebook, it's really easy to rename it like that. The other nice one though is you can give Copilot instructions specifically for this notebook. So if I want to say how to talk and respond to this notebook, please respond in the style of Dwight Schrute and use lots of bullet points and emojis. Hit save. Now over on the right, when I talk to my Copilot Notebook, it'll follow those instructions. So I can say, provide a detailed explanation of heart valves in this notebook, and hit go. Here we go. Fact: I'm an assistant regional manager of cardiac knowledge, and I've got my brain emoji and a checkbox. No nonsense explanation. So Dwight Schrute's given me lots of checkboxes and bullet points and facts. So you can have fun with your study guide or any part of the Copilot Notebooks by changing those Copilot instructions. Hopefully that gives you a nice overview of the Copilot Notebooks. This is the brand new version that's just rolling out now to Frontier and going to general availability. If you want to keep up with all the latest Microsoft updates and tips and tricks, subscribe to my channel and then just ring the bell so you get all the latest videos that I post.